Chet Atkins was a huge influence on me, and before I ever even got to meet him, I stole so many of his licks that I wrote a song about it. But he, in addition to being a great guitarist and kind of teaching America how to play fingerstyle in a certain way, he also was a great guy. And I remember the first time I met him, I was opening for him in Minneapolis one time, and he had never heard of me, and I just kind of walked past his dressing room door, and he called out and started talking to me as though we were old friends, and that's kind of the way he was. He was a guy that could really put you at ease and make you feel comfortable, even though he was such a giant in his genre. And so this "Stealing from Chet" is a song that I wrote about that. Some guys saw me play one time and said, "You steal so many Chet Atkins licks, you ought to write a song called "Stealing from Chet." So I did. Every night I go downstairs and amuse myself with a little record player sitting on a basement shelf. I got my guitar out and there's some licks I want to get. I'm sitting in the basement, stealing from Chet. It ain't easy for a boy from way up north to try and make his thumb go back and forth. It's enough to sometimes make me get upset when I'm sitting in the basement, stealing from Chet. 'Cause I don't want to be a country star. No, I just want to do that thing that he does on guitar. And I'm hoping if I practice by the hour, someday I could pick that wildwood flower. But I've always found it worth the toil and sweat, just sitting in the basement, stealing from Chet. You know what I mean? When I first heard him play, it was a whole new world. Maybe like when he first heard old Merle. Yeah, but Travis picked it up from somewhere, you can bet. So I'm sitting in the basement, stealing from Chet. He told me once he used to think he was a real good player. And by the time he found out he was wrong, he was too rich to care. Yeah, well, I've never heard the picker that can top him yet. So I'm sitting in the basement, stealing from Chet. Every guitar picker owes that man a debt, 'cause we've all been there before, making our fingers sore, just a filching every note that we